A long time ago, in a small village far away from the bustling city, there lived a boy named George. Life in the village was poor and harsh. The streets were dusty, the houses were old, and many families struggled just to make ends meet. George and his mother lived in a tiny, broken-down house. George didn't have shoes. His shirt was torn, his trousers full of holes. Sometimes people would look at him and see only a poor boy. But inside George's small body, there was something far greater than poverty. There was a dream. George dreamed of becoming an inventor. Every morning he walked more than 5 kilometers barefoot to go to school. The road was full of stones and thorns. His feet hurt, but he never stopped walking. He believed that one day he would build something that could change people's lives. The person he wanted to help most was his mother. She worked day and night selling sweet potatoes in the market to earn a little money. Their house was always dark at night, without a lamp, without hope. George wanted to give her something that would make her life easier. He wanted to create a lamp powered by the sun. So George began his journey. He searched the village dumps, picking up old wires, broken radios, and dead batteries. At night, while other children were asleep, George sat outside, trying to put the pieces together. His first attempt ended in smoke. The battery overheated, and the paper on the table caught fire. The second attempt failed too. The lamp could not charge. The third one shattered into pieces on the very morning of the school science contest. The other children laughed at him. "Sell sweet potatoes like your mother," one boy said. "You will never invent anything," another mocked. George's heart ached. Tears filled his eyes. But deep inside, he made a choice. He would not give up. At night, George went to the butcher and asked for old newspapers. By the dim light of the moon, he read stories about great inventors who had failed many times before finding success. He filled an old notebook with notes and sketches. He also visited an old man in the village who was once an electrician. George asked question after question. The old man looked at him kindly. "You really want to learn, don't you?" George nodded. "Yes, I want to help my mother." The old man smiled. "Then don't stop." From that day, George worked harder than ever. He used scraps of metal from broken fans, wires from discarded machines, anything he could find. His stomach often growled from hunger. His hands were always dirty, his eyes tired. But in his heart, there was a fire that nothing could put out. Then one day, a new opportunity appeared. The head teacher entered the classroom and announced, "Children, listen. Next week, a wealthy merchant will visit our school. His company is giving a prize. They are looking for young inventors." The classroom exploded with excitement. Everyone whispered about the prize, about the rich man, about the chance to be chosen. George sat quietly at the back, his mind full of doubt. He had failed so many times. What if he failed again? That evening, his friend Maya came to him. She gave him a soft, encouraging smile. "Try again, George," she said. "This is your time." Her words lit something inside him. That night, George gathered every broken wire, every piece of glass, every useless battery. He read the old newspapers once more, checked his notes carefully, and started building again. His hands shook as he twisted the wires. His eyes narrowed as he tested the connections. Hours passed, and then light. The lamp glowed softly. 1 hour, then 2, then 4. It worked. The next morning, George carried the lamp to school in a small box. His heart pounded as he stood among the other children. The merchant arrived wearing a gold watch, followed by cameras and judges. One child presented a drawing, another showed a toy car. Then George's turn came. His hands trembled as he placed the lamp on the table. His voice was shaky but firm. "This is my solar lamp," he said. He flipped the switch. A warm light filled the room. For a moment there was silence. The judges stared. The merchant stepped forward. "Where did you get the parts?" he asked. "From the garbage," George answered honestly. The room grew still. Then the merchant smiled. This is exactly what we are looking for." George won the prize. The story of the poor boy who built a lamp from trash spread through newspapers across the country. The merchant's company awarded him a scholarship to study in a big school. And most importantly, George's solar lamp was reproduced and used in many homes in his village. Children could read books at night, mothers could cook in the light, and the darkness of the village was finally broken. But George didn't stop there. He kept building, kept inventing, kept dreaming. His journey had just begun. The lesson life is full of failure. Many people fall once, twice, or even 3 times. People may laugh at them, tell them to quit, or say they are not good enough. But the winners in life are not the ones who never fall. The winners are the ones who rise every single time they fall. Maybe you have started something and it didn't work. Maybe people around you told you that you couldn't do it. Maybe life has been hard. But if you still believe in your heart, and if you keep trying again and again, you are stronger than you think. You don't need money to start. You don't need perfect tools. You only need determination, courage, and the will to keep going. Fix what is broken. Learn from your mistakes. Stand up after every fall. Because the most powerful words in life are, "I will not give up." And if you do not give up, one day someone will look at you and say, "This is what we are looking for." So keep going, keep building, keep the dream alive.